Hi, this is Kirsten from Angelica and Peony. I just wanted to make a really quick video to show you how to use my favorite facial care tool, and that is the Jade Gua Sha tool. Gua Sha is a traditional technique from traditional Chinese medicine and traditional Asian medicine, which means scraping. We scrape the skin in order to promote circulation and stimulate an immune response. When we're doing it on the face, it's much more gentle than we do it on the body, and we generally use a special tool like this one made from precious stones like jade, which add an extra healing benefit and sensation of beauty to this skin. So here is how I use a facial Jade Gua Sha tool. I hope you enjoy. I generally use the Gua Sha tool once a day in the evening as part of my evening skincare routine. So I'm going to show you my whole natural skincare routine. It's very simple, it's very straightforward, it's something that's easy for me to do in just 5 or 6 minutes. It's a lovely way to close the day. I do it before I go to bed, and I have really noticed a huge difference in my skin, in its the evenness of my complexion, in lack of flaking and dryness, and general happiness and lack of irritation in my skin since I've started maintaining this particular routine regularly. So the first thing I do is I start running the tap to get the water nice and hot, and I make a hot washcloth ready for myself. And then I apply clarifying skin cleansing oil. This is for the oil cleansing method. This will remove any dirt and debris on your face, as well as take off any makeup, eye makeup, anything like that. So this is the one that I make through Angelica and Peony. If you like to do it yourself, there's tons of recipes on the internet for combining different types of oils for different skin types. This is a very general, gentle one, which has organic jojoba oil in it, organic high linoleic sunflower oil, which is a special healing oil actually for acne type skin, which is not a problem for me, but it is also a very gentle and neutral oil that's beneficial for most skin types. It also has castor oil in it, which is in a lot of oil cleansing combinations because it does have a cleansing quality, and it also actually adds a nice thick sensation of slip, which feels really great for a little bit of facial massage. And then this just has a little bit of sweet orange essential oil, which is beneficial and calming for the skin and also adds a really nice smell. So I usually use about 2 big droppers full. I want to be generous with this because I'm going to use it to give myself a really wonderful facial massage, take off any eye makeup I have on, any gunk and smog and general stuff from the day. And I usually make sure to get a little massage on my neck as well. And then it just leaves a really thick, slippy oil that's great for the massage. Then I take my warm washcloth and I put that over my face. And the steam from the washcloth helps bring up, dissolve any oily dirt and makeup and things like that from your face. And then you can just gently wipe the oil off. Now for some people, they can even stop here if you have really oily skin. This won't leave your skin feeling stripped. It leaves it feeling, pleasantly moist and moisturized. But my skin is a combination skin, like a lot of people. So I go on to my next step, which is I spray down my face with a hydrosol. I've been using chamomile recently, which is a really nice refreshing one. It's great before bed. It's got a very soothing scent, and it's very calming to my skin. So I just use this as a kind of a toner. and it refreshes and calms my face after the cleansing. Now I'm going to put on some facial serum. So I've started doing this nightly. I used to just do it in the morning as a kind of morning moisturizer, but I'm finding that alternating 2 different serums, one in the evening before bed and one in the morning as my day serum, has really helped my skin. My skin is really loving it. So I'm going to use my Angelica and Peony Regenerating Serum. This is a fantastic night treatment. It's got really potent oils in it like tamanu and pomegranate seed, as well as amazing skin restoring and rejuvenating essential oils like helichrysum and Roman chamomile, both of which have demonstrated effect at encouraging skin turnover. So they help with things like spots and scars, sun damage, all kinds of things like that. So I apply that all over the face. And this is where the hydrosol has a nice effect because the serum blends with the hydrosol and helps it go on more evenly. So I'm not going to really rub it in. And I might use a little bit more here than I would for my morning serum because now I'm going to use my Gua Sha tool. So there's tons of different routines you can do with a Gua Sha tool. I have some more information on my website. You can probably see a ton of YouTube videos demonstrating different strokes and techniques. I use a really simple one just to cover my whole face, encourage circulation, and help with what is kind of my main skincare issue, which is puffiness, especially around my eyes. So I'm looking to encourage drainage and help reduce a little bit of puffiness. So I start on my neck, and I'm using the curved portion of the tool. So you can see you've got 4 different surfaces. You've got this inner curve, you've got the heart-shaped cleft, you've got the outer curve, and then you have the kind of the point of it. So I start with the inner curve, which fits nicely into my neck, and I use that to just go up and down my neck in an upward manner. And this encourages lymphatic circulation and also gives me nice upward lift to my neck. And then I still use that same curved edge, which fits perfectly into my cheeks, and I give an upward sweep to my cheek. And now the pressure that I'm using is very light. You are not trying to get your face to be red. If your skin is very pale like mine, or you easily become red, you might notice a little bit of rosiness as you do it, but you definitely want to be gentle, err on the side of being gentle. Let the jade, let the gentle movement do the work. You're not trying to use pressure or massage to get the work happening. Let the tool do the work. So we're gonna gently go upwards. And you can see how the upper part of the heart fits below the eye. And I'm kind of avoiding my eye area. I don't want to add any stress or pulling to this delicate eye area. Again, I have a lot of puffiness, so this area under my eye is quite delicate. I'm kind of trying to encourage drainage overnight. This is also a really nice thing to do if you have sinus or nasal congestion. So we go up, and I usually do that about 10 times on either side, just sweeping up over my cheek. Then I move to my mouth, and I do use the cleft of the heart, which fits over my mouth. Actually do it this way, so you kind of have this upward movement. I can't talk and demonstrate it at the same time. I'm gonna go upward on either side of the mouth. And then finally, I use the outer curved edge on my forehead, and I just do gentle stroking up all along my forehead. And again, I do that about 10 or 15 times, 10 or 15 strokes just back and forth across my forehead. And then I've covered pretty much my whole face. You could certainly do extra stuff if you have particular areas or you just want to do a little bit more. You can use the narrow part on either side of your nose. Again, really helpful for nasal congestion, to help bring circulation and movement to that part of the face. Sweeping the temples is another movement that you can do. As long as you're using very, very light pressure, you're not pressing into your face at all, and you can feel the coolness of the jade, which is just a wonderful sensation. It's a wonderful ritual for before bed or in the morning with lots of health and beauty benefits. I hope you enjoy using the Jade Gua Sha tool as much as I have. And if you have any questions about how to use the tool or any of the products that I've talked about here today, leave them in the comments below or send me an email, Kirsten at angelicaandpeony.com.